Rock in the Ocean by Alessandro Montagnana. Milan was a seal who loved setting out on adventures. Milan also loved lounging on rocks. One day she came across a very special rock. It looked like a pirate island or even a secret treasure cave. The rock didn't seem to have anyone on it, so Milan decided to climb up it, right to the top. Everything looked so much smaller from up there, and that made her feel very big. But maybe Milan wasn't so big after all, because just then, a ship sailed past, and it was gigantic. The ship sailed on out of sight, and Milan felt big again, bigger than the ocean waves. When she jumped from the top of her rock, she felt like she was flying. And when she lay down on her back, she could look up and count the clouds, and she gave each and every one of them its very own name. Milan held up a shell to her ear, and she could hear the wind whispering wonderful tales of pirates and buried treasure, until at last she was lulled to sleep by the gentle lapping sound of waves. Then suddenly, splat! Milan was jolted awake, and she was very angry. Charlie, the seagull, had just pooped on her head, but the situation was so ridiculous, that both of them burst out laughing. They started chasing each other to and fro all over the rocks, and in no time they discovered they just loved playing together. Charlie gave Milan his red knit cap. She gave him her striped shirt. They became good friends. Milan's rock and now Milan and Charlie's rock. Two friends played together for hours. Even the crabs joined in until they heard a voice calling. It was Charlie's mom coming to collect him. It was time to go home. Milan and Charlie sadly waved goodbye. Milan felt lonely now. Even the fluffy white clouds began leaving. The different clouds, gray and rumbling, came to take their place. The waves crashed against the rocks. A big storm was coming. A drop of rain fell on Milan's head. Then there was a bolt of lightning. Then a thunderclap. Rain started pouring down all around, and the waves got so big that Milan felt quite tiny now. She thought about Charlie. If he were here right now, they'd have found some place to hide from the storm together. The ocean was like a giant whirlpool, swirling and churning with wind and rain and waves. Then, out of nowhere, an enormous wave smashed against the rock, and Milan disappeared beneath the water. The red knit cap went sailing off on the wind, far away, past the edge of the storm, almost like a distress signal or a cry for help. Charlie spotted it floating in the water, and he snatched it up, feeling worried. Had something happened to Milan? Charlie looked for her under the water, searched all the way down to the very bottom of the ocean. He flew on and on looking for her among the waves, but he couldn't find her. Ding dong! Wait a minute. What if Milan is still on the rock where they first met? Charlie flapped toward it, feeling more hopeful now. And when he came down to land, sure enough, there she was. She was sitting at the rock, their rock, Milan and Charlie's rock. Milan had missed Charlie, and Charlie had missed Milan. And from that day on, their friendship was even bigger than the biggest ship, and even stronger than the storm.